It is Sunday, August the 28th, and this is the Greenbrier Valley Church of the Nazarene with your daily devotion. Welcome. Today we are reading from the book of James, chapter 3, verses 1 through 6. Here's the word of the Lord. Not many of you should become teachers, my fellow believers, because you know that we who teach will be judged more strictly. We all stumble in many ways. Anyone who is never at fault in what they say is perfect, able to keep their whole body in check. When we put bits into the mouth of horses to make them obey us, we can turn the whole animal. Or take ships as an example. Although they're so large and are driven by strong winds, they are steered by a very small rudder wherever the pilot wants to go. Likewise, the tongue is a small part of the body, but it makes great boasts. Consider what a great forest is set on fire by a small spark. The tongue is also a fire, a world of evil among the parts of the body. It corrupts the whole body, sets the whole course of one's life on fire, and is itself set on fire by hell. And that is the word of the Lord. The article today by Tara Thomas Smith is titled Practice Pausing. Here's what Tara writes. James must have been a difficult friend to hang out with. Imagine trying to have a conversation with a guy who reminds us that the tongue is a world of evil among the parts of the body, which sets the whole course of one's life on fire, and is itself set on fire by hell. Okay, James, I get it. I'll keep my mouth shut. James is reminding us that speech is dangerous, and no speech is more dangerous than authoritative speech, speech in which we would dare to tell others what they should do. In a world of social media, we have all our own platforms from which to teach and tell others what we think they ought to do. Maybe we should pause before we post and think about James whenever we consider making an authoritative statement on something. James knows that what we say has extraordinary power, and that this is a power we should use with utmost prayer and humility. It is not that we should never speak authoritatively. It's that we should do so only once we have carefully considered the high calling of perfect love that Jesus has placed on our lives. The hymn is I Will Sing the Wondrous Story by Francis H. Rowley. I will sing the wondrous story of the Christ who died for me, how he left his home in glory for the cross of Calvary. And from Isaiah chapter 50, verse 4. The sovereign Lord has given me a well-instructed tongue to know the word that sustains the weary. He wakens me morning by morning, wakens my ear to listen, like one being instructed. And this is your daily devotion for Sunday, August the 28th. Have a blessed day.